In this video, I'm going to show you how you can locally install this InternLM2 Chat 7 billion model. I'll be using my own local system which is running Ubuntu. But before I do that, let me give you a quick short sweet introduction into this InternLM2. InternLM2 is built upon or evolved from InternLM, and the finest feature for this new model is that it has 200k context window, which is nearly perfect at finding needles in the haystack with 200k long context. Also, it has shown leading performance on long context tasks like long bench and LEVAL. Another significant feature of this model is that it has shown that it is better than the last generation in all dimensions, especially in reasoning, math, code, chat experience, instruction following, and creative writing. Also, it has shown considerable edge on the model of same size, I mean in the 7 billion category. More so, in some evaluations, the intern LM chat 20 billion, not just 7 billion, but 20 billion, has even matched or even surpassed ChatGPT. And when we say ChatGPT, it is 3.5. One of my favorite feature of this intern LM2 is that it can do code interpretation and data analysis. So, and mostly I would say if you want to do data analysis with this intern LM2, then go with chat 20 billion size model, not a 7 billion, because the quality is way more good. But for the purpose of just local installation, I'm going to go with the 7 billion one. So that's it. Now let me show you how you can locally install it. Let me go to my terminal, which is Ubuntu system, and you can see the Ubuntu system on my on your screen, and I'm using Ubuntu 22.04. Let me clear my screen. Now, in order to get it locally installed on Ubuntu, make sure that you have pip install transformers and torch, PyTorch. So once you have that installed, you should be good to go. So let me fire up my Python interpreter. That's there. Let me import the top PyTorch library. Let's wait. And then I will be importing my transformers library with the auto tokenizer and auto model for causal LM. That is also done. And now let me get my auto tokenizer for this model. Let me paste it here. Let's wait for it to come. That is done. And now let's download our model. And I'm using floating point 16 just to make sure that I don't run out of memory, because I only have one GPU. So I'm just using this method for it, and it is going to download the model on my local system. And you can see the size of first tensor is around 2 gig. So let's wait for it to finish. So first shard is done, and you can see that there are 8 shards. So let's wait for all of those 8 shards to finish downloading. Almost all the tensors are done. As you can see, it is on its 8th tensor or shard. So let's wait for it to finish, and it is going to combine them after the checkpointing. So you can see that while it was checkpointing, it has failed on me because it says that it is out of memory and my GPU doesn't have any memory at all. So let me upgrade this to another system which has more GPU and try it out again. So during the pause, I have upgraded the system. Now it has 2 GPUs, and now let's see what it does. But just a comment here that when I have used other similar models in 7 billion, such as Mistral, Mixtral, and a lot of others, I never faced this out of memory issues. So this is the first time I'm facing issue with this sort of internal LM in terms of out of memory error. So which is bit, I should say, surprising. Anyway, let's see what happens this time. It is loading the checkpoint shards. So you can see, guys, I have tried out different options. I have specified different GPU. I have tried to clear my cache, also a lot of things, but on the basis of previous experience, once this fails, it fails, and it simply needs a GPU with bigger VRAM, so which is quite disappointing because this is just a 7 billion size of model, as you can see here. And as I mentioned, I have run far less. I have run 7 billion parameter models on a far less GPU. So quite disappointing for me. I think this is just no brainer. Uh, I don't think so. This should be in production at all, because if this needs bigger GPUs with bigger VRAM just for a 7 billion, just imagine what would be it like for the 20 billion one, which actually is better option than this if you want to do data analytics. Anyway, that's it. This was my attempt to install InternLM. On theory, on paper, looks like a great LLM, but it has failed in practical. That are my 2 cents. If you're able to run it and if you think that I'm doing something wrong, please let me know in the comments, and I will try it running again. And if you have any other comments or thoughts, share them in the comments. Thanks for watching.